Sew your center fronts together at the center front seam. Press the seam open and finish each side separately. At this notch that you will see on the pattern, make sure you backstitch. So seam from the beginning to this notch is temporary, and below the notch is permanent to the hem. Okay, so you will have your prepared zip, which was shortened earlier. And what you're going to be doing next is measuring seam allowance width plus 5 millimeters and making a mark. Then you put your zip face down, making sure that this hard bit here touches the notch that you just made, the mark. Then you center the zip all the way down as far as it goes and baste each side to make sure that it doesn't move. Now that the zip is machine basted to the seam allowances, take your plank and place it with the seam allowances facing the right side and a fold to the left side, and match the top edges, and then baste or machine baste this plank to the seam allowance of the dress. Now the plank has been attached to the right seam allowance. You will have to flip it over and sew your zip 5 millimeters away from center front seam on both sides. However, remember that when you get to sew your right side, pin your plank away so you do not stitch it shut. Now that your zip is sewn in, make sure you continue your stitches on both sides of the seam all the way down to the hem. At the back, we have a plank which is covering the zip, making sure that it's nice and tidy from inside. One more step you have to do is sew seam allowance and the plank together about at this level, so when you open your zip, your plank does not just fall to the side, it's not neatly folds away. Now press your zip, remove the basting, and this is how it works. When you open it up, you get a nice covered plank at the back, sewn in to the seam, nice and clean on this side, covered on the other side.